Hello guys, welcome back to your grammar classes. Today we'll look into the final unit in the module 4, that is preparing questionnaires. Already we have done with dialogue writing and outline story in module 4. So this is the last unit in module 4, that is preparing questionnaires. So basically what is the purpose of a questionnaire? You all know that a questionnaire is being used to collect some sort of information, basically maybe for some statistical analysis or for some research purpose. Okay. Uh, Okay. Anyway, it is all about preparing or collecting data from a particular sample for a particular group of people. Now, let us look into your textbook. So let us look into the definition that is given in the textbook about questionnaire. A questionnaire is one of the most convenient instruments for collecting information in a structural and systematic manner. Suppose you want to get the information of get an information about a particular group of students or a particular group of people in your locality. The most easiest way is to prepare a questionnaire and distribute among them, and so that you can get it filled by them and then analyzing the answers. That's the most systematic way of collecting information, and that will be structured and systematic in nature, because the type of questions that are being asked will be the same in all these cases, and the people filling and they will be answering the same question, so that you can actually make a comparative analysis and reach some sort of conclusion. Questionnaires offer choices to respondents within a certain range of responses. Offer choices to respondents within a certain range of responses. Most probably they will be giving some yes or no things, or it may be a pointer kind of thing, like if the water quality of your, for example, if water quality of your area is good, extremely good, average, bad, like that, choices will be given in the questionnaire. Not all questionnaires collect data for statistical analysis. Many questionnaires are aimed at collecting personal data too. For example, the people who come for census in your houses, or the officials who come to take census details, that is for collecting personal data for a larger purpose, and to, like, organize the data and to understand certain things that are under the consideration of the government. Might be the economic the analysis of economic growth of the country, or all these things will be analyzed. Okay, so it is also aimed at collecting the personal data about the employment, about the annual income, or some certain things like that. One of the most defining features of a questionnaire is that it can be customized as per the requirements of the person who desires the information. Suppose you are distributing the questionnaires to a group of people who are not well educated, then you can make the questions as simple as that they can understand. Also, you can provide these options so that it will be easier for them to fill in. Also, you can prepare the questionnaires in the regional language itself, so that they can understand it in a better way. Similarly, if you are distributing a questionnaire to an academic circle or a group of scholarly people, then you can frame basic the questions that meet the kind of intelligence of those people, like that. Depends upon the requirement, you can prepare the questionnaire. So basically, for your exams, the this preparation of questionnaires and all might be asked as an essay question or a formal question, where you need to prepare a sample questionnaire, and you need to be a bit lengthy depending upon the what marks that are assigned to your questions. Now, there are different types of questionnaire. Let us see what are the types of questionnaires. First one is structured questionnaires. Let us see what structured questionnaires is. They have a definite set of questions as they seek answers only for specific questions. They will be having definite set of questions as they seek answers for only for specific questions. After a detailed analysis of the purpose behind the study, or purpose behind the distribution of this questionnaires, they will be having a definite set of questions depending upon the uh, output they need, are prepared well in advance and are formal in nature. Of course, structured questionnaires will be formal in nature, and they will be having some sort of set standards within them. Then collect data that is quantifiable and relevant only for a specific purpose. Suppose it is to understand the literacy rate of a particular village, then definitely the type of data collected will be carrying the educational qualifications of each and every member of that particular ward or village. Then only that purpose will be met. Suppose you are and you are aiming at literacy rate, and if you are putting the questions or asking the questions like annual income and all, that won't meet the purpose. That actually refers to the financial status of that particular of a group of people that are living in that particular area. Okay, so depending upon the purpose, you need to collect the data, and that will be like well planned in advance. So these are the qualities of a structured questionnaire. Now the yeah usually they look for yes or no answers, or answers within a given fixed parameter, of course, and also called close-ended questionnaires. Definitely structured questionnaires will be closed-ended questionnaires, because otherwise you will be getting multiple answers. They are questionnaires that are being framed with a specific purpose, so uh, they will they will be closed-ended also. Okay, closed-ended questionnaires also. Questionnaire for consumer patterns, census, survey of food habits, etc., can be considered as the structured questionnaires. Then the how popular is that particular detergent in your house, and the options will be given like extremely popular, very popular, not very popular, unpopular, etc. So that is I hope you got an idea about the structured questionnaires. Now let us look into what unstructured questionnaires are. Unstructured questionnaires definitely means meant for qualitative assessment. They are meant for qualitative assessment, not quantitative assessment. That is not to take any sort of number or something like that. For example, like you prefer this to that, this job to that, why? Like, okay, then your choice, what is the reason behind your particular choice of an institution, like that, meant for qualitative assessment. Then questions are not set. Pattern of questioning may vary spontaneously. Questions are not being structured, like organized, like yes or no questions or multiple choice questions. It is not being organized like that. There will be random changes when you fill in this Google forms, and all you might have come across such type of random questions. Suddenly they'll ask you to write a line, write a full sentence. Most of the questions will be like one word questions, or sometimes it will be yes or no question, but suddenly in random they might ask to write a word, write your own opinion, like that it varies. Yeah. Then so questions are not set. A pattern of questioning may vary spontaneously. The respondent is also allowed to express his or her views on the subject, and the respondent is also allowed, as mean the I mean the person who is actually answering the questionnaire is also allowed to express his or her views on the subject. Most probably, this unstructured questionnaires will end up with a question like your own comments or suggestions. You can write. They will be leaving space for, since it is open ended, they will be like leaving a space for the respondent's view or comment or opinion on the same. Suppose you are attending a short term course, like might be a course of 1 month or 2 month duration, and finally when you fill in the feedback form, you will be asked for the effectiveness of each and every session that you have attended in that particular course. So the questions will be there's a random multiple choice questions, like very useful, average, extremely useful, bad, like that. There will be choices, and you will be talking about the effectiveness of that particular session. And suddenly finally there will be a question like your own opinions or methods to improve, give some suggestions to improve, like that. They will be these type of questionnaires are termed as this open-ended questionnaires. Okay, The respondent is also allowed to express his or her views on the subject, and these are termed as the open-ended questionnaires. For example, questionnaires at job interviews: what makes you suitable for this role? Then yeah, like that. Now there are mixed questionnaires. Definitely, as the name indicates, make use of both open and close-ended questions. They are unstructured. Mixed questionnaires are definitely unstructured in nature. Then picture-based questionnaires use pictures in order to obtain responses. This happens. This actually you might have seen in this reasoning question papers and all for competitive exams, where so many pictures are being given and you have to analyze things from that picture, and answer uh, should be based on the pictures, like that. This is not a very popular form of questionnaire, but often it is being used, especially for research purposes and all, or something, or the survey techniques and all, they will be used. So I hope you understood clearly about the four types of questionnaires. First one is structured questionnaires. Second one is unstructured questionnaires. Structured questionnaires are closed-ended questionnaires. Unstructured questionnaires are open-ended questionnaires. Mixed questionnaires will be having both open and closed-ended questionnaires. Then picture-based questionnaires, which make use of the pictures, which are not much popular among us. And definitely, you, for your exams, nobody is going to ask you questions to prepare a picture based questionnaire, definitely. Okay, so now, so that's all about the content part of this particular unit. Now let us look into the sample exercise. Sample exercise, please be careful about it, because you have these only two samples are given here, and you have to answer the questions by looking into this and prepare. This will serve as just as a model for you. Prepare a structured questionnaire to assess the pattern of electricity consumption in your residence association. Bit complicated question, so let us look into that. And questionnaire should be in a proper format of a questionnaire. That is why this. Let us look into this title, like co-equal residence association questionnaire. Name, address, mobile number, pattern of occupation. So it is an unstructured. It is, even though it is structured, it has mixed kind of questions. Suddenly this what choice based questions have come: pattern of occupation, then total number of occupants, total number of members who work, nature of electricity connection in the house, total units of electricity consumed every billing cycle, total number of household appliances: TV, AC, fridge, oven, washing machine, etc. Is there any inverter in your house? Then which of the following reasons do you feel contribute to the high rate of electricity consumption in your house? So you can see this is a bit difficult question for you, for a beginner. You won't be getting such difficult questions like this. Anyway, this if even if you are preparing for 4 mark question, a paragraph question, at least 10 questions should be there in a questionnaire. Then only it is a minimal requirement. Okay, so here it prepare a structured questionnaire to assess the pattern of electricity consumption in your residence association, and you can find that the total number of questions are 11. So at least your answers should have 10 questions, then only you'll be getting a good score. Okay, don't make it less than that, because it is a questionnaire. Like, it is like a standard thing. At least 8 to 10 questions should be there, otherwise kind of proper analysis is not possible. Okay, so that is one example that is being given to you. Now you have got practice exercises. One is for your prepare questionnaires for your corporation to create an action plan for effective waste disposal. This is one kind of uh, easier one, because instead of this too many difficult question like about whether there is inverter in your house or not, you can ask about whether there is any kind of proper waste disposal method in your house, and you can uh, ask whether people are aware of this bio waste management programs. bio waste disposal, all these things just you can ask them and collect the answers. Okay. Then for the students of your college to assess the quality of infrastructure of the institution, that will be way better for you, or way easier for you to prepare. Then that also you can just fit in this 10 question. You can ask about, are you satisfied in the infrastructure of the institution, are you satisfied with the classroom facilities, about the library facilities you can ask, then the quality of canteen, other stuff you can ask. So like all the requirements should come to your mind, and you can prepare the questionnaire based on this requirement. Then next question, prepare questionnaires to assess the pattern of expenditure of college students. So that is a kind of like qualitative analysis where you can ask random questions like, okay, do you get pocket money, if so how much, and what are these things spent upon, how much you spent on books in an year, how much you spent in the what for cosmetics, how much you spent in the canteen, like that. So you can assess the pattern of expenditure of college students. Then next question, it is to prepare questionnaires to assess the pattern of consumption of a popular health drink in your locality. That also you can just give some random health drink name, and you can ask people how long are you using this, or are you using this brand or the other brand. You can give some brand names. Then you can ask about how many members in your family are there, and all these members are taking this health drink or not, like that, like that, some random questions in order to find the what popularity of a particular popular health drink in your locality, like this. So I hope the um, lesson is clear to you, and we'll meet soon with another module 5 is there, and module 1 also is coming up. Okay, yeah, we'll look into the other modules in the next class. Thank you.